Hello kids, how are you? I hope you all are well. So, I welcome all of you in our today's EVS session. Children, do you know what do you mean by EVS? EVS means environmental studies. So, what do you mean by EVS? EVS means environmental studies and it is presented under three subjects headings. And which are they? They are history, geography and science. EVS is combination of three subjects, that is history, geography and science. So now let us see what is the definition of EVS. Environmental studies is a multidisciplinary academic field which systematically studies human interaction with the environment. Once again, environmental studies is a multidisciplinary academic field which systematically studies human interaction with the environment. It means EVS tells us about our behavior with the environment, with the atmosphere. Now let us see what are the importance of EVS subject. So the first importance is EVS gives us basic knowledge of environment, as it is interaction with the environment, human interaction with the environment. It gives us basic knowledge. Then second is environmental problem. So environmental problems means it helps to understand the current environmental problems. Then third is ecological balance. EVS subjects helps us to maintain ecological balance. Then fourth is duties towards environment. EVS subject educates people regarding their duties towards the environment. And last is biodiversity. EVS subject protects our biodiversity. In this session, we are going to study animals. Now, children, you know that there are two types of animals. First is domestic animals and second is wild animals. In domestic animals, there are two types, like domestic animals, those are farm animals, and second one is pet animals. There is difference in domestic animals and pet animals. Now first of all, let's see the definition of domestic animals. Domestic animals are the animals those are controlled by human for a long time. They are as well said as farm animals. Means domestic animals, everything, their breeding, living, what should they eat, this all the things are controlled by we human beings. And the second is pet animals. Now let us see what are the pet animals. Pet animals are that humans have come to enjoy for companionship, but allows them to live in their houses for the most. It means that pet animals are for our enjoyment. They are not for their any use, but it is only for our enjoyment. So the basic difference in domestic animals and pet animals is domestic animals are for some kind of use. Like if we have to plow in our farm, we need a bull. When we want milk, we have a cow. But if we take example of cat, is cat doing anything at home? No, it is only for our enjoyment. So this is the basic difference in domestic animals and pet animals. Now let us see domestic animals and pet animals examples. So, examples of domestic animals are cows, donkeys, horses, sheep, goats, bullocks, buffalo, ducks, hens, etc. And examples of pet animals are cat, parrot, dog, snakes, rabbit, turtles, fish, etc. Now let us see pictures of domestic animals and pet animals. Now here I have few pictures of domestic and pet animals. Let us see how many animals do you see in this picture. There are 8 animals. Some of them are domestic animals and some of them are pet animals. Now let's move ahead towards wild animals. Now, do you know where do these wild animals live? Yes, you're right. They live in forest. Now let us see definition of wild animals. So, wild animals go wherever there is food for them, and their behavior is governed by that the time of year and climatic conditions. It means that wild animals live in forests. They are not controlled by human beings. If there is scarcity of food for them, then only they enter the human area. Otherwise, they live only in forest. Now, let us see examples of wild animals. Which are they? They are lion, tiger, cheetah, leopard, vulture, giraffe, wildebeest, crocodile, whale, octopus, eagle, ostrich, etc. Now in this wild animals I have mentioned few water animals also, few birds also. So these animals are rarely seen in human area. But when we take example of water animals, they are far away from the seashores. So now let us see pictures of wild animals. Now here I have so many pictures of wild animals. Let us count how many pictures are there. Can anyone tell me? There are 25 pictures of these wild animals. Now children, I hope you understood today's topic. Children, remember that EVS subject is for only understanding. You have to understand the basic concepts given here. You don't have to memorize it. First, you have to understand it very well. So, in today's topic, we have learned animals, domestic animals and wild animals. And you are going to do 2 columns in your notebook, one for domestic animals and another for wild animals, and you are going to mention the names of domestic animals under domestic animal column and wild animals under wild animals column. Thank you. Bye.